what do we have for today webinars? We are going to talk about the intercom system and the intercom system in the road and metro tunnels and how it's improved the safeness of this kind of facilities. We'll also talk about the solution that we can provide and in general why this kind of systems matter in the facilities like that. Let's go to another slide. Who we are. Ambient System. We are a company with over 30 years of experience. Right now, we've done over 10,000 projects across the Europe, Middle East, Asia, and we are planning to further grow in the next markets that we are not already available on. Major product from our company is voice alarm systems or general alarms. And this is a thing that we grew upon with, and few years ago, we started to development of the two-way communication SIP based intercoms as let's say filling the gap between the delivery of the message to the mass audience to do it more precisely to add additional two-way communication between the parties that might be in the different situations rather than other persons in the affected areas of work of our products. We are fully EN54 certificate in the matter of the public address voice alarm, and we are growing in the strengths of the SIP portfolio, adding new project types that we are ready to provide to our customers. Okay, let's talk about the tunnels. The specific environment and challenges inside the tunnels tubes are more different than other additional ordinary buildings. In tunnel tubes, either it is a metro tunnel or it's a road tunnel, we have limited access to wireless communications. Of course, if everything works fine, there are repeaters, there are systems that provide such an access. But when something will go off or will be wrong, or maybe the usage of those limited networks will be hired, there might be a crucial need to communicate between the direct control center and individual inside this kind of facilities. And to do so, it's easier and faster to use physical points designated to be used in such a way. That's why the intercoms for tunnels are used for communications, for supervise the situation inside the tunnel due to the eavesdropping functionalities, and they are ready to be integrated with other systems, especially to SCADA or BMS systems as, let's say, junction points for other systems integrations, but also we are able to do it directly with other stuffs. So is it worth to implement intercom system? This question is easily to answer because the answer is yes, of course. Why? Because, as I said, it's fastening the communication between the party that needs some assistance and operator inside the command center of this tunnel. It's easier to use this kind of communication rather than searching for the specific number inside your mobile phone. It's easier to be used by any kind of people, the elderly people, the young people, the people with disabilities, because of a very simple end user UI. The additional algorithms inside the intercoms and inside the whole system improves the communication intelligibility by adding noise reduction, automatic volume control, packet loss compensations, etc. Those intercoms algorithms improves the communication even when the surrounding area is filled with the noise, with noise from normal operating road or due to some kind of accidents incident. The system is fully monitored. So that means the operator inside the control center is always aware if the device that the security relies on it's operational or it's not. That means the device itself can contain the self tests functions, for example, scheduled tests for each of the day, and report its status to the upper level system. Another thing, the IP intercoms equipped with the inputs and outputs can be the part of the even more further, let's say, administration of the local SOS point, because thanks to the inputs, we can gather the information about the doors, if they are open or closed, the existence of the extinguisher or some kind of fireproof carpet, whatever is inside this niche for a security reason, we can monitor and send information to the upper level system. Well, this is, let's say, it's a part about local integration and upper level integrations with the security procedures. We can, for example, configure the integration between the system of the intercoms and monitoring, closed circuit monitor, CCTV's camera, to pop up automatically in the security center each time someone, for example, even enter the security SOS niches. We can use this to pop up information when someone press the button. All of those integrations are easily done by common used protocols, SNMP, providing the for example, OPC UI or other commonly used protocols for the integrations. Let's say that this is all for that slide. And yes, modern communication in the facility. As I said, this modern communication, it's not only the two-way communication like in the residential domophones, it's also about the quality and it's about reliability. So as I said, automatic volume control, adaptive noise reduction, automatic microphone gain control, all these three algorithms are responsible for clear communication between point to point without any further adjustments from the point of view of the end user. So when you press the button as a let's say person inside the SOS niche, you're sure that the communication between the cell control center and you will be clear and understandable. The seamless integration, as I said, thanks to the common used algorithms, we are able to integrate with SCADA, with the BMS, or for example, with the PSIM, passengers information systems, for metro applications. I/O controls, we can receive the information about the status of each input or activation of output and send this information to the upper level system. It's natural for the IoT devices. And reliability and availability, as I said, this self-diagnosis and full redundancy in matter of the network, in matter of the servers that managing the system, we can, in matter of the power source, we can do it very, very redundant and fully availability to the end user. Let's imagine ourselves few event scenarios that can take place inside the tunnels or in the metro applications. The first one, very common. Someone stopped inside the tunnel. Maybe not at this as screen on this picture, but he ride off the main road inside the tunnel tube in the special place, stop the car. The operator might see him or might not. There is lack of the information what's going on. The operator don't know if it needs to send some help or why this person just stopped. But the person inside the car can get out, let's say, comes to the nearest SOS point, and even after the opening the door to it or taking something from the inside without the communication, this information will be already send it to the operator. But imagine ourselves that this person starts the communication with our operator inside the control center, and they are discussing the situation. They can explain that somehow something broke in the car, it won't start again, or maybe there is some kind of problem, but the passenger is injured or something happened, for example, seizure or any other thing, and this person needs help. Thanks to this two-way communication, the operator in the control center can provide the assistance, can let's say provide help or call for help to support this person in need. And thanks to that, this incident is solved. Another event scenario might be implementing the more actors in this situations. An accident in the tunnel, someone's did not adjust the speed limit, or there was some other things, other factors that caused this situation. But the fact is, the situations happened. Probably the operator already sees everything that's going on inside and can respond somehow. Due to the limitation, the GSM might be available or might be not available, and in 99%, there will be no person inside who will be know the phone number for the direct contact with the tunnel operators. So the SOS point in the security niches provide this communication, provide this flow of the information that can inform the persons in charge of the security what's happened. Let's say maybe not what happened because they see what happened, but what is needed. They can tell that there is a person in the car, there's some kind of leakage from the cars, everything that is not clearly visible from the CCTV camera point of view due to the smoke, due to the poor quality of light, whatever. This two-way communication improve the fastness and the accuracy of the help that will be provided by the say dedicated services, and they can solve this problem and save people's lives faster and easier. Even scenario, person on track. Let's skip from the road tunnels and imagine ourselves that we are inside the tunnel metro system, inside of one of the European or everywhere else metro systems. This kind of environment are very limited in the ways of access to it. Again, we have it's possible to have problems with the communication, and in the situation in which there is someone in the truck, in the trucks by accident or by purpose by someone, or maybe this is a suicide attempt, whatever it is, we need to act quickly. The frequency of the coming train in the metro systems is very high. So probably there is no time to make a call, even if it's possible, from the inside the tube to the security or to the police station, because we will lack the time to stop the situation. We can press the button inside the SOS point, and For example, it can be integrated with the third-party system, like emergency stop. This is something that is common in Western Europe. Emergency stops, it's an automatic system that stops all cars on the tracks in this line, and it is a just emergency stop. But in the same time, by pressing this button, the communication starts to the operating center, and thanks to the integration with the BMS and CCTV camera, the operator inside the center will receive immediate information about the visuals inside this metro stations as a main focus on his screen, because he might have a lot of other stations as well under his supervisory. So thanks to this integration, his focus is placed in the right location, and he can say decide what to do with that situation. He already knew that the stop button was pressed. He sees on the CCTV displays that there is someone on the track, and right now he have an additional way of communication with the person inside this tunnel tube, inside this metro station, to talk what it's needed. Is it accident, or it's on purpose done by someone else, or it's a suicide attempt? This information is crucial to send the right services inside the metro station. All things can be cleared through this communication, and with a quick response from the security team, this incident can be solved, and eventually consequences of that are very limited. So how the ambient system solutions fits inside the tunnels and metro applications. As I said at the beginning, ambient system provides the full scope of portfolio in the EN54 range of products for the mass notifications, but also we are providing the full scope of portfolio in the matter of the intercom solutions, the various types of the intercoms devices, and integration platform for integration between the voice alarm and intercoms, managing platform for intercoms itself. It's ISACOM solution. This is the server that can manage the communication running inside the system. And on the top of that, we have a yellow software for visualization. Of course, for your projects, you can use different kind of ingredients. Let's say we can integrate our solution with third-party visualization softwares. It's not a problem as long as everyone talks in the common used interfaces, in the common used protocols. For the metro systems and for the road tunnels, we are proposing similar solutions. Inside the every tube, there are evacuation rooms, evacuation niches. Inside with there are intercoms with communication point, intercom as a communication point, and this communication points can control the surroundings over it. They can control the opening of the doors, they can control the accessibility to the extinguisher, they can control, for example, activating the lights or whatever it is. It can be done by a single device, the intercom solution, and thanks to the integration with the other system, the SCADA, the BMS, the other ones, we can send all the information to the upper level system, or we can receive some information from those as well. For the road tunnels as well, we are providing the miniverses, and we are providing the special road tunnels speakers that are available in our company, and all of that can be integrated together. The intercom systems, the road tunnel voice alarm through the system gateway. So, for example, when we want to make live announcements as a system operator to the persons inside the tubes after the accident, for example, we can use the standard IP phone integrated with the voice alarm to make mass announcements. We don't need to switch from one device to other device. We can use one simple device on our desk, and we can manage all the communication from that point. The intercoms in each security niches. We are providing the same electronic to each of the intercoms, but there might be differences in the, let's say, outside UI interfaces. But the common electronics are equipped with algorithms that improves the intelligibility of the communication, the noise reduction algorithm, the automatic gain adjustment, the automatic volume control, and of course, acoustic echo cancellation. Acoustic echo cancellation is one of the most common algorithms, but it's also crucial to provide the good communication. Each of the PCB board is equipped with the dual Ethernet ports that can work redundant and build two individual relays that can be configured as NO or NC. Each of the PCB is also equipped with the 6 programmable GPIOs, general purpose inputs outputs. So we can decide either it can be 6 inputs or 6 outputs or 3 inputs, 3 outputs, or 1 input, 5 outputs. It's up to us, up to the needs that we want to fulfill with this electronic. It can be done. And all of those informations about the status of those inputs and relays or outputs are able to be sent to the upper level system. Standard intercoms are equipped with the MEMS type microphone, and from the point of view of the, let's say, additional acoustic interfaces, there is a line input and line output. Line output can be used, for example, for additional hearing loop amplifier for the persons with the hearing losses. That can be placed, for example, inside the tube SOS niches, and line in can be used for any other various system that we want to add, let's say, audio from. It's not necessary to be inside the SOS niches. This how the situation, how we are going to use, it's clearly depend on us. From the point of view of the quality of the communication, we also provide a vast range of the codecs from the standard one, G711, ULAF and ALAF. So this is the most basic, let's say, telecommunication codecs, through a bit more, let's say, HD G722. And for the most demanding projects, we are use SPIX and Opus. Each of the intercom can be integrated through the SNMP and REST API directly. So even if there is some kind of malfunction with the server, the intercoms can switch from the server. For example, we are using the redundant servers, but somehow it's both lost connection. I don't know what happened, but this system can work even without the servers, can work on clear IP solution, and each of the intercom will be still reporting its statuses to the upper level system even after the lost the communication with the server. Of course, the loss of this communication with the server also will be sent to the upper level system as information to react somehow by the system operator. Each of the device, it's browser based in the configuration, so you don't need any other software installation in your computer. You just simply use your Chrome, your Edge, your Safari, whatever you're using. It doesn't matter. You're able to configure all things without any additional tools. What else we can tell? Each of the intercoms are able to receive also direct information from the voice alarm. So they are able to listen to the multicasts in the same codec as ambient system voice alarm is providing to their own parts of the system. So that means we can do let's say, the bedrock level integration by listening what's going on inside the voice alarm. For the tunnels applications, we are proposing two products. The first one is emergency S01, and the second one is emergency S02. The big differences between those two products are because the first one is based from the specifications of tunnels in Poland, and it was specifically designed for that applications. And the second one is based on specifications that we received from the tunnels in Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. So for those regions, they are prefer the handset version, and in Poland, they preferring the hands-free versions. Both are equipped with the IP65 dustproof and waterproof housing. They both are resistant to the vandalism AK10 level, and of course, both are equipped with the stainless steel 360L. It is acid proof and it's rust proof for any condition that you want to place it. Bright housing colors and clear markings make it easy for the end user. It must be as simple as possible to use this kind of products. As I said, each of our intercom are equipped with the same electronics. So we have echo cancellation, we have a noise reduction functionality, we have automatic volume control. All of that are available on each of the intercom individually. As a, let's say, supportive device for other locations than tunnels tube and SOS points, we can propose the EcoStrong. This is AK10 as well, AP67 with a display, with a keypad, with a RFID in the upcoming year. Solution that can be added to the communication between the offices, locations inside the control center, or preventing to entrance to the control center, and adding some additional communication level for all of those places in which we don't necessarily need the specific type of the intercom, but we still want to add additional level of communication between the staff and the person's surroundings area. For the managing of all of those intercoms as a central point, as a central point of the communication, we can use ACDG1 desktop unit. This desktop unit is equipped with the gooseneck microphone for making live announcements to the wider areas, for example, due to the integration with the voice alarm, and is equipped with the side panel with the 32 physical buttons and three, let's say, displays that we can switch to, and that gives us 96 programmable buttons in total. In the future, we are going to add also version with the touchpad, touch display as a product. But right now, this is something that we are rely on. This is IP telephone. So, of course, as an ambient system, when we provide you the whole solution, we are supporting you without any problems. But if you want to switch this to any other type of IP telephone, maybe existing one, and the operator don't want to switch, if it's IP-based, CB-based telephone, we are able to also communicate with that without any problems. And the managing software, the managing server, it's a ISECOM, Intercom Server Communication Module. This server is used for synchronization, the communication, for call management, especially when there is an accident, there's a limited number of persons that managing the situation, and a lot of persons that might have need to start the communication with us as a control center. So this call management comes handy because it can queuing the upcoming calls, managing that calls, sending somewhere else. For example, if there is some higher level support center for the communication. Of course, the server can record all the communicates that's coming from or through the intercoms. So after situation, after it's solved, after the incident, we can make some kind of investigation and support ourselves with the recordings to improve the procedures on the facility. The fully logged system consists all of the information about what's happened inside the system, whose calls where and when, and what are the statuses of those devices. Are they available or they are not available? All of those information are stored and can be used for the further investigation. And of course, integrations. As I said, the intercoms itself can be integrated to the upper level system, but the servers as well are able to be integrated to the upper level system. So we have fully monitored each device inside this kind of systems. As a support devices, maybe not for this kind of projects, for tunnel projects, we can provide also, because, well, if there is a road tunnel, probably SIP speaker will be not used. But for any other places in which you want to add additional broadcast capabilities, you can use CB-based speakers. We have a horn, wall-mounted and ceiling-mounted speakers. These speakers are based on our ordinary, let's say, EN54 based portfolio, but they are of course equipped with the SIP modules inside, and they are acting as a SIP based, IP based solution. Of course, they are not EN54 ready because you are not able to certificate the active device as an active speaker as a EN54. For the integration purposes, we also have system gateway. The system gateway is a unique device that allows us to integrate the IP-based, CB-based communication system, intercom system, with our voice alarm. Either it is a smart VES or smaller compact version, mini VES or MIDI VES, or some kind of combination of those. We are able to use single device to integrate all of those systems or segments, as we are like to say. And in the case of the tunnels, each of the, for example, metro tunnel, metro station can be individual voice alarm system, and all of that can be bound together by the system gateway, and we can use the either IP intercom system or other voice alarm system to communicate with those segments, with those platforms. What's more, if we want to use voice alarm system as a, let's say, commercial audio distribution, we can use system gateway as a source of the audio files. We can manage through the web server of this device what kind of zones we want to, let's say, call to, what kind of IP, what kind of audio file we want to send there, and we can create a number that can be activated from example from the ACDG1 IP telephone, or automatically activated by the scheduler. So we are by system gateway is a device that can divide the commercial use of the voice alarm and actual evacuation use of the voice alarm to two different things, in where the voice alarm for the evacuation is sealed and secured and no one without purpose touching it. And there is another way to manipulate with this system that it's 100% secure and will do no harm to the evacuation configuration, and can be done easily by the web server and end user. And this is the system gateway. This is an example of the integration when we are using the MIDI VES integrated with the alarm system. We have a system gateway We have a control room in which we have a IP telephone. In this situation, it's ACDG1, and we have a bunch of intercoms and IP speakers that are in other areas. And we can make live announcements to the building A, to the building B. We can make live announcements to all of the areas at once from the control center, from the control room. Everything is done whereas there is no fire in the facility. When there is a fire, or fire coming in, the fire alarm starts the sends the information about the start of the alarm. We are using the emergency microphone as it used to be in EN54, and normally the evacuation can go on. To summary, the key features. When we are using the intercom system and Pava as well, we have a very fast flow of the information, especially in the crisis situation. Either it is tunnel or road tunnel, either it is a metro. This information from the two-way conversations is faster and provides much more benefits than simple video from the localization. Possibility to implement advanced safety procedures. Thanks to that information, thanks to that, we have this two-way communication. We can think of more advanced, more precise scenarios that we want to act, to how we want to act, what resources we want to use, thanks to this additional information. Reduced likelihood of a false alarm. In the scenario in which there is a person inside the road tunnel, and there's a car inside somehow stopped, we can wait till the information about what's happened inside. Of course, if it's the site stop, we can wait for the information and we can act accordingly to the situation that we received the information on. So there is no need to make a big noise about small thing, especially if we are aiming for, let's say, increase the flow of the cars inside this type of systems. Easy to maintain, thanks to each of the device is monitored and it's reporting its status and reporting the statuses of the, let's say, other systems. The information about the needs of the systems, for example, something is not working, will be easily stored and easily placed in one location, and the management can simply plan the solution or plan how to act to solve the problems one by one, and can, for example, gather this information and in the future planning of some kind of technical activity to solve the problems. From the point of view of the sales, where the system is fully scalable, we have various types of products, we have various types of hardware and licensing system, so we can do fitted solution in price and in functionality for small projects and for the largest one. The integrated communication is done by single manufacturer. If you want to use Ambient System, you receive the voice alarm and the intercom two-way communication systems, both systems by single manufacturer. If there are additional integration between those two systems, one system, one support team will solve your problems without needs to switching the responsibility between parties to parties. So we are taking care of you to be sure that everything's in your systems, in your projects works well. Let's say third-party integrations are also easy to be done thanks to this commonly used, let's say, interfaces, protocols. And if it's something not available right now, we are eager to grow, we are eager to receive the informations, and we can plan the implementation for new protocols, for new solutions.